To get in the mind frame of being a Democrat right now. How can you support the open border? I'm just trying to fathom this. I'm just trying to imagine being a Democrat and just saying, yes, I'm okay with the border. Yes, I'm okay with a mandatory buyback of pew-pews. Yes, I'm okay with censoring free speech. Yes, I'm okay with migrants taking over cities and harming people's lives. They're ruining people's lives, overtaking cities. They're getting free things. Like, how does this all make sense?
Have you guys ever watched TV late at night and come across that infomercial with Peter Popoff trying to sell you miracle spring water? And there's someone on the show saying, yeah, I was hurting for money and I prayed and I bought this miracle spring water. And the next day I got a check for $32,000. Praise the Lord. You ever see that shit and wonder who on earth would actually fall for that shit? Well, I think I just found one. This dude has fallen for the most obvious propaganda, and everything he knows is wrong. So here's what's going to happen, Nick. I'm going to show you proof that you were wrong about absolutely everything you just said, right? And you're going to either ignore it or make excuses, and then you'll see where the problem lies. All right? You said you're trying to fathom, you're trying to imagine what it's like to be a Democrat. I want to know what it's like being gullible as all hell and believing every piece of bullshit out there. What's it like? So as for the mandatory buyback of pew-pews, there is no such thing, okay? Kamala mentioned something similar to that in 2019, but there is no such thing right now. And here's proof that you were wrong about that. As for censoring free speech, no one's trying to do that. What do you even talk about? You don't even know what free speech is. I'm not even going to dignify that one. As for migrants taking over cities and harming people's lives, you've lost your mind because that's not happening either. You notice all the things that you fall for are things you don't see, you just heard about, like the bullshit in Venezuela and Springfield, Ohio, and the border. These are things you heard about, you were told are a problem. You never witnessed this in your life. Dude, your party does this shit every election. How do you not see this, all right? The brown people are coming to get you, and they scare the weakest minds out there. And as for the immigrants getting free things, that's another bullshit lie. You're falling for everything, okay? They pay nearly $100 billion a year in taxes. They help pay for our shit, and they can't collect benefits. They help the economy, dude. Now for the big one, the border. How can people be down for the open border? Like, I don't understand. I'm trying to fathom this. Because the fucking border is not open. Who opened it? Tell me who opened it. Tell me what legislation. Did they open a door? How did they open the border? Tell me. Do you understand what limited brain function it takes to actually believe someone opened the border? Do you understand what it takes to actually believe that? Take a look at this chart of border crossings. Look at that. It was fine under Obama, right? Would you agree? It was fine under Obama? And look when it spiked. 2019, under Trump. Did Trump open the border? How come no one said Trump opened the border? Look how much it spiked. Plus, border crossings now are lower than when Trump left office. Nobody opened the border, period, okay? If there's arrests and there's apprehensions, then how could the border be open if people are being arrested and apprehended? It doesn't even make sense. But hey, don't listen to me. I'm nobody. Let's listen to Border Patrol agents, shall we?
Chief Chavez, when President Biden took office, did your agents stop enforcing the border and just allow everybody to come in, thus creating what we hear here is an open border? Did that happen when the president took office?
Sir, thank you for your question. The answer is no, sir.
Okay,
we
thank you.
continue to enforce policy and laws.
Chief Modlin, when President Biden took office, did the border just open and did y'all stop enforcing your policies?
I can tell you this is the fifth administration I've worked for, starting with the Clinton administration, and Border Patrol agents do their job every day.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And there you have it. Nobody opened the border. The Border Patrol are still doing their jobs. If anything, it's on Trump, okay, because of his stupid Remain in Mexico policy that caused border crossings to spike in 2019. And he left those people by the border so they could try over and over again, all right? This is on Trump. Not to mention, he told the Republicans not to vote for their own bipartisan border bill. That would have got more agents, that would have got more money, but no, Trump said no because I want to run on something. I'm curious, why do you care anyway about the border, okay? They commit crimes at a much lower rate than Americans do, and they contribute to the economy. What's the problem? Why do you have a problem with it? So I just proved you wrong. So go ahead and make your excuses or ignore this. But by the way, I have something for you. Miracle Maga water. It's only $39.99. So get yours while they last, because if you fall for that, you'll fall for this.